Welcome to this week's show, where we bring you the latest updates from the world of technology. Let's dive right in. In our main segment, the focus is how the youth and women are being empowered to increase inclusivity in the tech spaces. But first up, in our tech news roundup, coming up with strategies on AI governance that address AI's legal and regulatory challenges, the E-Mobility Task Force team holds a public participation forum in Nakuru to gather views on the draft national e-mobility policy. How the consolidation of data points across the healthcare system equips healthcare professionals with the necessary information to enhance patient outcomes, provision of high internet connectivity within Tatu City in Kenya, and lastly, private sector players hope the discovery of coltan could potentially help reduce the cost of mobile devices, especially where locally manufactured components in Kenya use coltan. In the last few years, the use of AI has grown from IT experts to almost anyone with internet access. Large language models enable online users to interact with AI systems regardless of whether they can code. A large part of why generative AI has been such a game changer is that it eliminates the need for specialized AI knowledge to reap the benefits of the technology. Many public and private organizations in Africa see the risk of new safety and regulatory requirements as a major impediment to the wider adoption of the technology. The strategies include implementation and building upon new government-led AI safety frameworks. So far, several African countries have begun to formulate policy frameworks and are helping lead discussions around AI policy.
We cannot be part of the global artificial intelligence economy or the digital economy if we are offline, if we don't have access to information, if the data is not open, if the government does not see this as our right.
Another strategy calls for safety breaks for AI systems and control critical infrastructure to address AI's legal and regulatory challenges. A framework mirroring AI's technology architecture is needed.
Despite the risks, there's very few regulations governing the use of AI tools, but experts assure that AI will simply improve products and services and won't replace us humans anytime soon.
Presently, the total number of electric vehicles registered in the country stands at 4,047. However, Kenya's electric mobility policy targets a 32% reduction in greenhouse gas emission by 2030. Embracing electric mobility can bring numerous benefits to Kenya and its people. Not only does it contribute to combating climate change, but it also helps in addressing air pollution, which is a significant concern in many urban areas. Additionally, electric vehicles can lead to savings on fuel costs and decrease reliance on imported fossil fuels, fostering energy independence. Already, Kenyans are expressing optimism.
Kama ni hiyo pikipiki tutaweza kuzipata hizo za stima. Utakuta hiyo pikipiki hata ukichaji usiku. During the day sasa wewe utakuwa unaenda kwa fuel. Utakuwa cost ya stima iko chini kushinda mambo ya fuel.
Challenges still remain with inadequate charging infrastructure, slowing the rollout of EVs, which are touted to be cheaper to run in the long run and more environmentally friendly. Now, stakeholders are calling on devolved units to help roll out EVs around the country.
The easiest way to make this thing work as well is there need to be a lot of partnership between county government and private sectors. So county government should allow private sector to come because the biggest driver of this e-mobility will be the private sector.
Ningeomba tu wapate kufika hata pikipiki yenyewe unaweza ichajia pale nyumbani, ndio kwa sababu hata yule mwenye yako pale mashambani yapate nafasi. Tunasikia charging point ni moja tu hapa Nakuru, so hiyo ita affect mwingine yako Bahati, mwingine yako kule Dondori, hataweza kupata ile service.
They were speaking after the e-mobility task force team held a public participation forum in Nakuru to gather views on the draft national e-mobility policy in Kenya. The e-mobility task force is set to present public participation findings by May 20th this year. There is a significant step forward in promoting electric mobility infrastructure. Requiring charging points in buildings is a proactive measure that can help accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles in Kenya.
Ours as Kenya Power is really to support that. So wherever that infrastructure is to be constructed, and whoever is coming up with any development, and they want Kenya Power to assist or to facilitate that particular provision, will be right there with them.
It not only supports current EV owners by providing convenient charging options, but it also encourages more individuals to consider purchasing electric vehicles, knowing that charging infrastructure is readily available. This requirement aligns with global trends towards sustainable transportation and is a testament to Kenya's commitment to reducing carbon emissions and promoting cleaner air quality. It also reflects the recognition of the growing importance of electric vehicles in the country's future transportation landscape. By integrating charging points into buildings, Kenya is not only addressing the practical aspect of EV ownership, but also signaling to developers, businesses, and individuals the importance of incorporating sustainability into urban planning and infrastructure development.
What is currently missing, I would say, we do not have supportive policies to encourage adoption of electromobility, and at the same time, we have the issues with the charging infrastructure.
Kenya needs to invest in charging stations, especially along major highways and in urban areas. Limiting charging infrastructure could deter potential EV buyers due to concerns about range anxiety. The cost of EVs can also be more expensive upfront compared to traditional vehicles, although their operational costs are lower over time. Ensuring a reliable and sustainable electricity supply as well is crucial for supporting a large-scale transition to EVs.
Out of this adoption, we are going to see how well they serve the various segments of the company, and that is really what is going to drive the phase-out plan.
Leaders in the healthcare and insurance sector believe data connectivity has the potential to offer comprehensive understanding of patient journey, treatment paths, and healthcare outcomes. By consolidating data points across the healthcare system, it equips healthcare professionals with the necessary information to enhance patient outcome. Healthcare data is highly sensitive and must be protected from unauthorized access, breaches, and cyber attacks. Consolidating data points necessitates robust security measures, including encryption, access controls, and regular security audits.
In addition, I think for insurance companies, it means that the connection with the individual means that there's real-time customer feedback and real-time data insights, which allow insurance companies to make sure that their clients can be served better.
Healthcare professionals believe connected data enables healthcare providers to access comprehensive information about patients, including health records, medications, reporting symptoms, medical visits, and hospitalizations, providing insights into patients' health journeys and risk factors.
We are at a point where we have to operate as an ecosystem, connecting all the players so that the patients ultimately benefit from the work that we do.
However, addressing the challenges associated with data interoperability, security, quality, and governance requires strategic planning, investment in technology and infrastructure, and collaboration across stakeholders in the healthcare ecosystem.
As an insurer or a health insurer, that you may not have all the expertise around AI, for example. So let's be open to finding partnerships or people who are experts in those kind of solutions.
Providing high internet connectivity within Tatu City in Kenya is crucial for supporting the development of a smart and connected urban environment. Investing in fiber optic infrastructure is essential for delivering high-speed internet connectivity to businesses, homes, and public spaces within Tatu City. Fiber optic cables offer fast and reliable broadband connections and are capable of supporting a wide range of applications, including streaming, video conferencing, and smart city technologies. Collaboration of telecommunication companies and internet service providers (ISPs) through public-private partnerships are accelerating the deployment of broadband infrastructure within Tatu City.
We have been able to successfully provide and support internet within Tatu City, but now we have realized that we need to extend this good service to our community.
We're looking forward to ensure that our people are able to access internet. You talk of our youths, we have interacted with them and when we were sharing about all this with them, and they're looking forward because they are able to use it in their education, they're able to use it in talent exposure, and we are just excited and looking forward to having it come to reality.
The establishment of East Africa Device Assembly Kenya Limited in 2023 represented a significant milestone in Kenya's technology and manufacturing sector, particularly in the East African region. By assembling devices locally, EDEL contributes to job creation, technology transfer, and economic development, with a focus on assembling a wide range of electronic devices, including smartphones, tablets, computers, consumer electronics, and possibly components for other industries such as automotive or medical devices. Private sector players hope the discovery of coltan in Kenya could potentially help reduce the cost of mobile devices, especially where locally manufactured components use coltan.
The government is also trying to introduce other devices, including tablets and mobigos, which are supposed to help especially entrepreneurs, of course, find more leverage in terms of application of digital technologies within their businesses.
Kenya faces a digital divide, with 44% of urban population having access to the internet compared to 17% in rural areas. The gaps in basic digital skills limits wider usage and application of digital tools.
So promoting reforms is very, very important. Creating policies around it so that we can support digitally enabled businesses.
That's all for today's Tech News Roundup. Stay tuned for more updates in our next segment. Well, we'll be telling you of the tech opportunities that arise or come forth as a result of tech empowerment. And later on, we are featuring an organization here in Kenya that's championing for this youth empowerment through technology, not just youths, but also women. This is a great show. Tech on Tech it is. The hashtag is Tech on Tech at KBC Channel 1. My name is Stephanie Ayeta. Empowering youth and women in tech by creating inclusive environments and providing opportunities for skill development, mentorship, and leadership is key in narrowing the digital divide. The Kenyan government has been promoting initiatives that seek to empower women in tech by addressing various challenges they face and providing them with the support, resources, and opportunities needed to succeed. through education and training, where girls are encouraged to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects from an early stage through outreach programs, workshops, and mentorship, and providing scholarship grants and financial aid to support women pursuing degrees or certificates in tech-related fields. Coding bootcamps, online courses, and workshops specifically tailored to women to develop technical skills are on the increase. Mentorship and networking programs pairing women in tech with experienced professionals who can offer guidance, advice, and support have also been established. Through these networking opportunities such as conferences, meetups, and online communities, women can connect with peers and industry leaders. By implementing these strategies, we can create an environment where women feel valued, supported, and empowered to thrive in tech industry. Apart from women empowering the youth in software development in Africa, it's also crucial for the continent's technological advancement, economic growth, and global competitiveness. Through the establishment of partnerships between government, educational institutions, NGOs, and private sector organizations to develop and implement relevant and accessible tech education programs, hackathons, and online courses that provide practical training and skills development opportunities for youth is key. The Powerland project in Lower Kabete strives to build African realities to empower Africa's youth through software development, unlocking their potential to drive transformative change and create innovative solutions to address the continent's biggest challenges.
Powerland project started actually because of the need for software developers. When you look at companies like Microsoft and Safaricom, there was a time that they were scrambling for software developers. And that's actually how Powerland project came about, because our funders were looking for software developers, but they found that they were looking for software developers, but then they're very little, but also charging so much. So that's why Powerland project came into existence, because they thought, why not give young people access to these skills that are so much needed, but at a low cost, and also just to ensure that we have so many software developers, so that even when you want to hire a software developer, it's cheap and it's affordable because we have so many of them in the market. So that's how it started. Powerland project is an impact organization. We are driving transformative change by giving youth access to tech training. And we do that through our 16-week program in software development, which is offered for not free, it's scholarship, because someone has actually stepped in to take care of the cost. So the program runs for 16 weeks. It's online. And the modules that we offer are Python, web development, databases, that with Flutter. There's also software engineering and also a soft skill and entrepreneurship element, because we want to produce learners who have a different mindset, people who can be able to communicate, and people who can be able to think about entrepreneurship opportunities. So we are currently based in 5 African countries, that is Kenya, Nigeria, Tanzania, Zambia, and South Africa. And we launched in April of 2022. We were able to graduate our first cohort of 1,000 learners by the end of 2022, graduated another 5,000 learners in 2023, in December 2023. And in 2024, we have this goal of getting at least 15,000 learners into the program. So we were able to onboard last month 6,800 learners from across various African countries, and we're actually calling out for applications for the May cohort, so that we can continually provide learners with the opportunity to access tech training, because there's so much opportunities that exist in that space.
By implementing these strategies, African countries can empower the youth and women to become skilled software developers, entrepreneurs, and innovators who contribute to the continent's development and prosperity in the digital age.
The opportunity is everywhere to grow your skills. Take advantage of it, especially in the tech space. Who knows, that might help you in your personal development, your business, or even your workplace. Take advantage of it. I hope you've taken a thing or two from today's show. This is Tech on Tech. That's the hashtag to use also when talking to us at KBC Channel 1. My name is Stephanie Ayeta. Let's meet next week. Same time, same place. Until then, adios.